Hi everyone, I'm now going to do a quick unhaul for you all. I have a bag here. It's not very full, but it's still got books in that I'm going to get rid of, so I'm just going to show them to you now. The majority of these books are unread and I've had them for a while on my shelves. I have I have 5 to show you, and that made me sound really silly. I don't know why I'm talking like this. The first one is The 100 by Cass Morgan. I've had this for a long time now. I've only just peeled the sticker off actually. I got it before the TV show came out. I was quite excited about reading it, but I've just never got around to reading it. Usually I'll read the first page and see if I enjoy it, but I haven't done that with this one. I just want to get rid of it because it's been on my shelf for like at least a year. Well, since I started BookTube really, which was 2014. So it's been on my shelves like nearly 2 years now. The next one is the one that I recently posted that I was currently reading and I couldn't get into, and it's Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. I do have another one of his books on my shelves, but this just really didn't interest me in the slightest. So how far did I get? I got up to chapter 3 and I just gave up because the writing was long, like as in the sentences were long, and it just dragged on and on, and I just didn't enjoy it. It just wasn't for me. So to the people on Instagram that commented saying for me to give it a chance, I'm really sorry that I didn't give it a chance. It just wasn't doing it for me. This next one is If I Stay by Gail Forman. The premise sounded really good. Then I heard they were making a film of it. My sister read it and she seemed to enjoy it, and it's just been on my shelves ever since, and I just haven't got round to reading it, unfortunately. I do like the actress in this, which is, I think it's Chloe Grace Moretz or Mortez. I do like her because she's the one that was in Kick-Ass, and she's also in The Fifth Wave, which is a really good film actually. But anyway, that's off topic. I did want to read this, but I think it's going to be quite weepy, so I don't really intend on reading it. Also, if you can hear Gwen Stefani in the background, I don't know if you can, but if you can, it's because I've got Spotify on and it's my starred playlist, and this is on my starred playlist, and it's What You Waiting For by Gwen Stefani. So anyway, this next one I'm unhauling is Bridget Jones's Diary by Helen Fielding. Haven't read it yet. I don't really like the cover either. I just picked it up because everybody seems to have read it. I get the impression that it'll be really good and really funny. I'm just gonna, when I unhaul it today, I'm gonna see if I can find another copy of it up at Barter Books and just get it there instead. Because this, I really don't like this cover. The hideous cover. And this last one is a classic now, and it's quite loved because it has been quite loved in the sense of I put it in my bag and read a total of probably about 30 pages of this one as well, and it's been sitting on my shelves for over a year because I just haven't wanted to read it, and it's 12 Years a Slave, a True Story by Solomon Northup. I got it again just before the film came out, and that was that was a couple of years ago now, but I just haven't enjoyed, like when I tried to read it, I haven't enjoyed it, so that is going in my unread and unwanted books pile. These are all the books that I'm getting rid of today when I go up to Barter Books. Hopefully, even though they're not that long, some of them are quite popular, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of credit for them. I currently have about £20 to £30 credit in Barter Books, so I know that even if these don't get me a lot of credit, I can still get a couple of books up there anyway. I am really sorry if these books were the books that you enjoyed, or some of these are your favourite books. They just didn't do it for me, or I've just lost interest in them. I was going to get rid of a couple of more, including like big chunky ones, but then when you read the first page you're like, can't get rid of it. So yeah, these are the ones I'm getting rid of for now, and yeah, I may be able to show you later on if I get any more, which I'm hoping I will, but yeah. Sorry about that guys, but that's it for now. See you in a bit guys. Okay, so I'm now back home, and this is the next day I'm filming this. Oopsie. But anyway, in this bag are all the books that I got from Barter Books, and there's an extra one in there as well, I think. So I think I'm going to tip them all out for you to see, put them in a nice pile, and try and be really photogenic, which will probably not go very well. So on the bottom we have The Infinite Tides by Christian Kiefer, and I think that one was one of the ones I picked up a while ago on the sale, just like on a whim, and it's about an astronaut and him coming to terms with coming back to Earth after being on a space mission, I believe, and it had a really pretty cover as well. I don't know if it doesn't really do it justice, but it is really nice. the spine obviously is just as pretty. And then just above that we have Ranulph Fiennes' Cold. This is a book I wanted last time but I couldn't get it. There's another haul coming up about things I bought recently, and this isn't in it, but I do explain that they had the hardcover last time, but obviously they had the paperback, so I got that one. And if you go onto Vanessa's channel, you will see me having a little debate, more so with myself than her, about whether Ranulph Fiennes is Voldemort, and he isn't. So that's just a warning for you all. So I'll leave that down below, so go and have a look at that video. And then the next 4 are the Bernard Cornwell books that I wanted to try, and it's the Last Kingdom series. I think it's got a different name now, but I originally seen Sword Song and realised it was the 4th in a series, so naturally I had to find the others, but I couldn't find the 3rd one originally. So I went on a really big rummage, and I had the Pale Horseman but in the mass market paperback size, and I didn't want it. I wanted it all to match, or at least be the same size. So when I found that one I grabbed it, and I also found that one and grabbed it. So I have Bernard Cornwell's The Last Kingdom, The Pale Horseman, Lords of the North and Sword Song, which are the first 4 books in his Last Kingdom series, and I believe he has like 8 or 9. And then I've got George Eliot's Middlemarch, and I can't remember whose channel I saw that on, but they really enjoyed it, I believe. I may be wrong, but it's also in my Penguin Classics edition, which I really am pleased about, because it matches the rest of my classics on my shelf almost. Not quite, but almost. And then we have The Accident Season by Moira Foley Doyle, I believe she's called. And I'd seen this one a while ago and it sounded really good. It looked quite short and it looks barely untouched actually. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And then finally we have Revival by Stephen King. And yep, it's the same as the one on Vanessa's channel because we both got a copy. But I will be doing a Stephen King readathon this summer, so it's going to be the summer of Stephen King. But once I get round to doing an announcement video, I will let you know properly the dates. But can we just take in how pretty this cover is. I'm just so comfy and so tired right now, but this is how pretty this cover is. So yeah, there we go. So that is my pile of books from today, and there's Eeyore in the background and there's a penguin cushion in the background. But yeah, that is my pile of books that I bought when I went up to Barter Books with Vanessa. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon with another video. Yeah, thanks everyone, bye.